Virgos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Here we go for Virgos. What do you need to know? What's coming up in your life? Any advice is always welcome from the universe for Virgos. Virgos, what do you need to know? Okay, let's see what we have here for our Virgos. I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading that will not resonate with everyone. You can take from it what you will, or get a private reading from someone you trust. I do private readings, by the way, if you don't know anyone. Or check out your moon sign. Your moon sign is your private and emotional self. Almost have all the cards we need for the second part of the reading here. All cards are male or female, and the overall energy of your reading is the Four of Swords. You've been healing over something. You've been seeking guidance, praying, meditating, soul searching. It's very spiritual. See those stained glass windows there? And you're trying to let these swords of truth and clarity come to you to help guide you. That surrounds your whole reading. So the Empress is in your highest energy. The Empress is the card for Virgo, this is your reading, for Libra or Taurus. So one of those might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But the Empress, male or female, in your highest energy, you're a beautiful person inside. You're very loving, you're kind, you're thoughtful, you're considerate, you're giving, you're forgiving, you're patient, I can go on and on with all these great qualities you have by just being a human being here on earth. If you're a parent, you're a good parent. Might be pregnancy involved in this reading for some of you. These are the strongest energies in the entire reading. So here you are. You're faced with something. I need to read these cards that gets you going deep inside and really seeking some clarity here, and praying for answers and for guidance. Whoever you move forward with in life must have a lot of these same qualities, I must point out, for it to last. Otherwise, there'll be a clash and it will not last. Because you can't compromise. See, the Empress cannot compromise their belief systems. The things that really matter, they can't compromise for very long. I have the Hierophant next to the Empress and right above the Four of Swords. Wow. This is the card for Taurus. Taurus, that's two in a row for Taurus. Might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Hierophant is the card in the tarot deck for groundedness, security, stability. It's a very spiritual card for marriage. Geez, I feel like you're thinking about moving forward with someone. Maybe someone's made an offer. There's a lot of communication going on here. This is texting, emails, phone calls, something through the airways, video chat. So it's back and forth, back and forth. So there's a lot going back and forth here. Might be... It's about your future, I feel like. And I feel like that's why you're going so deep inside. There's a decision here that you need to make. And you're just, you can't seem to settle on one thing. It's like, okay, you got highs, you got lows, you got pros, you got cons. Those pentacles, it's like riding a roller coaster, trying to figure out the best way to move forward. The seas are rocky, the ships are bouncing around. Are they your ship? Should you move forward And you see a lot of pros and you see a lot of cons. And you're really trying to go in deep inside about this whole situation. There is a decision you have to make. I had the Justice card here next to the Four of Swords and under this Eight of Wands, all that communication. So you're trying to keep your sword up. You're trying to stay balanced. You're seeking the truth and clarity. This is a card of self-justice. So this is what you're trying to do, is look out for yourself. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's. That would give us 2 for Libra so far. So, wow, this decision has you really mowing things over. I have the Seven of Swords under the Two of Pentacles. This is deceitful energy, lying, stealing, cheating, taking of love, hiding things from you. That you might have experienced this before, and it may be with the person that wants to move forward with you. Because I think that's the decision that you're trying to make. Or it might be past energy that you don't want to get caught up in once again. That it's like, oh, I don't know, they're probably going to end up cheating on me or something. And, you know, it could be something from the past that's interfering, that's got you on all these highs and lows. I have the Hangman right next to the Seven of Swords and under the Four of Swords. This is what I call the card of enlightenment. So you're just kind of hanging out and you're really giving this so much thought. You're being enlightened. All the blood is rushing to your head here. And these thoughts are coming to you through all this meditation, all this praying, all this time that you're spending alone just trying to really figure things out. It's a very important decision you have to make here. It involves your future. I have the Two of Wands next to the Hangman and under the Justice card. And there you are, holding onto that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and holding the world with the other hand. So you're contemplating how you're moving forward. What is your new life cycle going to look like? What should it look like? And you're not moving. You're just, you know, got all this going through your head right now about moving forward. So all this conversation should be helpful for you. Also, all this meditation or praying, with soul searching, however you're doing it. So let's take out the rest of these cards. I'm going to need one more for this reading here for Virgos. One more card for Virgos, please, universe. There it is. Okay. So I have the King of Wands here next to all this conversation. King of Wands is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But you're holding onto that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and your other hand's on your hip. So you're not like, you haven't gotten up, but here you are thinking about it again, okay? And you're thinking about it through a lot, like I say, of conversation. Very mature thinking, the kings and the queens. So next to the King of Wands is the Six of Wands. Is this success in love? You know, this is the card for success in love. All those wands are coming up. Do other people, do they already see you as a couple? Are they expecting you to get married? Is this something, because there's a wreath right there, and that wreath signifies engagement. Are you already engaged? Are you having second thoughts? So this is the card for success in love, right behind the King of Wands. And it's walking right towards the Ten of Pentacles, so right toward the commitment, the security, the stability, union between two people, extended family, pets. There's a child tucked in the corner here in this card. So this is a very grounded and stable relationship here. And we also had the Hierophant up there and the card for success in love. So this is a huge decision. I feel like somebody is going to ask you to get married, or you're considering asking someone else to get married, or you're already engaged and having some thoughts that are just driving you insane. I have the World here under the King of Wands and next to the Justice card. There's your new life cycle. Are you ready to get up, move into a new life cycle? You got your sword out. You're trying to stay balanced. You're doing your best to stay balanced through all this. I think it feels, you know, for some of you it's like cold feet, and for others of you this is just a decision that you're faced with now. Or coming up soon. I have the Knight of Wands next to the World and under the Six of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is very flighty energy. I think you have had other energies before. Maybe it was this person who wants to move forward with you. Maybe they have ran in and out of your life before, because this is very ungrounded. Not grounded at all. Flighty, run in and out of your life type energy. The Knight of Wands. Can they run into a new life cycle and stay there? I have the Tower card right behind the Knight of Wands and under the Ten of Pentacles. I think that you're afraid that that they will blow up this relationship somehow by being flighty. I think they've done it before. I think you've seen them in action, male or female. And I think that you're afraid that it won't last. I feel like for those of you this resonates with, that you're freaking out in this reading. If you haven't got there yet, maybe you will be getting there. And got the Knight of Swords under the World and next to the Two of Wands. This is taking action. It's like charging in with that sword up and seeking the truth and seeking the clarity. What is your path forward? It's like you need to know. You still have questions you need answered. You haven't had answered. So you've got to get that done. You've got to get that done. You know it in order to know how you're moving forward here. Is it into a new life cycle with them? I have the Strength card right next to the Knight of Swords and right under the Knight of Wands. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this card says that you will know what to do. You will find the strength and the courage to do whatever it is that you are supposed to do in this situation. And part of that is taking action and getting truth and getting clarity. You know, it's going to take a lot of willpower from you to, I don't think you're really the type of person to come up with these questions, to face somebody with these questions, but now that you're hit with this hard question, I think you're going to find the strength to do it before you actually follow through it with moving forward with them. I have the Eight of Pentacles next to the Strength card and under the Tower card. Are they really, really willing to work on this relationship? It's, you know, do they think it's just going to be a whole, you know, garden of roses the whole time? I mean, it's going to take work. I don't know that if they realize that, you know, they're going to have to focus on this relationship and build pentacles and build a future. This is what I think they're offering to do. But do they really realize the work that is involved? You do, but I think you need to know that they do too. That they know what they're getting themselves into here. This conversation is really, you really need to talk. And, you know, you're really trying to protect yourself from a future blow up. Wow. Decisions. This is a tough one for you. But you're going to figure it out. I got the Strength card here. So you are going to know what to do. I can't really see either way if this is how this is going to go just yet. Because right now, the energies are all about making the decision and being up in your head about, you know, what direction to go here. So Virgos, let me pull you out an Angel card. Take what you will from it. Virgos. I have the Two of Abundance. So I'm going to read it to you. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. Yep. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So I feel like you're very busy too. You have a lot on your plate after reading this card. And so you're trying to make decisions. And for some of you, maybe this is all about work. But I think that work is just involved. It's like a major decision. Maybe there's a move involved in this offer that's being made to you, because the World card is here. And this is a heavy decision. But you will make the right decision. You will get the answers that you need in order to make this decision. So Virgo, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.